726. Thanks so much for joining us. We have Joan Young, our guest host this week. This is going to be a big thing. You're going to tell your boss, Ron, about this. Ron,
I know. He will be so jealous.
Will he?
He will. I can't wait to go in the morning and say, Ron.
He'll call us up and he'll say, why didn't you get me to come on the show?
He probably will. Ron loves to be in front of the camera now.
Ron's good at it.
He is.
If you're good at it, you need to be proud of that.
Well, I think he'd earned his degree or was working towards communication when he was going to college. Mm-hmm.
Well, we need to hire him full time down here then.
Go ahead. Yeah, go right ahead.
I want you to introduce the first guest, and she actually
I'll be happy to. She did. It's Kelly Lewis. She's from the LC Sammons Youth Center, and we're going to talk about Movie in the Park. This is our 3rd year, and we have 3 animated films this year, and we are really excited. I picked out the first one, How to Train Your Dragon.
So there's 3 this year?
There's 3,
okay. And
the first one is going to be
May. That came up for an Academy Award, that movie did, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it did for something with the animation, yeah. And it's everyone has loved it from the young, the old, and most of the movies we do pick, even though they're animated, are something the whole family seems to enjoy. So that's our big plus, and that's what we strive for.
So there's 3 movies. What
Yes.
are the other 2?
The other 2 is going to be Megaminds and Despicable Me. And I haven't seen any of them, so they will all be a surprise to me.
I saw that. That's a good show.
But the previews look really cute.
Yeah.
On all of them.
All I know is my granddaughter enjoys them, and that's what I have to go on.
Well, normally I get to watch these, but my little girl's 9 now, and so she's into the Justin Bieber. So we have kind of moved past the Train Your Dragon. So
yeah.
So I haven't got to watch as many cartoons as I normally have in the past.
Now this is a cross event with the Chamber of Commerce?
It's a partnership with the Chamber and the Youth Center. Several years ago, I was part of a leadership group, and our project was to come up with something for the community, and ours turned out to be something that's ongoing instead of a one-time thing, and we picked the Movie in the Park thing, and it has just gone over really well. We get some sponsors because the movies are not free to us. We do have to pay a fee for the movies, and we usually do donations. And Shauna,
do they put restrictions on you as far as how many people are going to show up, or is it a one flat fee? Or
the fee is based on that. You can probably tell us a little bit more about that, can't you, Kelly?
Maybe a little bit. It depends on how many people that you're planning on showing the movie to.
So you have to give them a number, or
so you give them a number.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And so they charge per head?
They charge per group. I don't know exactly, how many, but it's like per 100.
Yeah. And it depends on the movie too.
Right.
And certain movies we can't show at certain times, especially your Disney movies. There's a restriction where we can.
Why do you mean you can't do it for a certain time? Certain time of day, or
no, certain period of so many months. It's certain like the summer or something.
When they're just releasing like a lot of the new movies.
Oh, okay.
And it must be like a prime time for them coming out on video and that kind of thing, and so
if it interferes with any of their other movies that they're going to be releasing through
then
Disney,
they're not available.
Not available.
So what they do is they give us a list of what is available, each month, and then that's how we kind of pick our dates and select.
Yeah. Okay. And did you tell me where it was going to air, or where it was going to?
It will be there at Cooper Park at the LC Sammons Youth Center, the area directly behind the building. What we do is we have some inflatables. We set those up around 7:30 and have activities for all the family and the children until dark. And then at dark they play the movie, and they have a large screen. I'm not for sure. Do you know the dimensions on the?
Oh gosh,
is it a screen?
It's huge. Yes, it's an actual screen. They attach it to the top of the building, and it drapes down. And we're fortunate. Tim Tibbs from KTLO, KCTT, he runs the sound system for us and does the pre-show out there playing music and talks up the crowd and encourages us to help make donations so we can pay for this movie. And then we have several big sponsors that help now too, and Kelly's got the list there.
We have Open Arms Learning Center, Noah's Ark Preschool, First Security Bank, North Arkansas Electric, First National Bank and Trust, Arvis Bank, Ashley Havens State Farm, FNBC, First Federal Bank, K&B Ice Company, Staples, and then Tim with KTLO.
Yeah. And 3 of the banks do popcorn, and I'm one of those that makes the popcorn. FNBC, Arvist, and First Federal, we all popcorn, and it's free, and they can have as much as they want.
Wow,
They
that's good.
So, and the bank's totally furnished that, so there's no cost there to the movie park people.
Have you been involved since day one on this?
Yes.
Yes, she has.
How events like this? Some events have become really popular, and then they go for a few years, and then they kind of fizzle a little bit. How is this going?
This is a annual event that grows every year.
It is.
The more people that attend, the larger it gets. It's just a really great family event. They could come out on a Saturday evening. They bring their lawn chairs, their blankets. You know, some of them will bring. You'll see them bring like little coolers and picnic baskets and that kind of thing, and they'll sit there and have their snacks and it's just a really nice community event, family.
It's very family. It's a great time for them to get together, and it's not expensive. And some people get to see films that otherwise would never be able to go to the movie theater because, you know, Dan, it's expensive. And I go to the movies about every weekend. That's our thing since our children are gone now. And if you buy popcorn and getting in and your soft drinks or whatever, you can have some bucks to lay down. And if you've got a family of 5.
$20 a person.
Yeah, it can get
the big bucket.
That's right. So this is something they can enjoy. They can come play and have a wonderful evening, and just other kids play with other kids. And
what's the price for admission?
There's no admission.
There's no
what's
admission.
The expense then?
We do have to pay for the movie rentals.
Okay.
We have to go through the corporation to rent the movies because of the royalties and the rights to show the film. We can't just run down to our local Hastings or bring a movie from home and show it because there are royalties and such involved.
So you rely solely on sponsorship.
Exactly, and any donations people can do.
Do you want donations? Would this be a good time to maybe think about next year's?
Oh yeah, anytime is. Because our movies can run us anywhere from $350 to $750 to rent, so it can get quite expensive.
Well, let's tell the dates again if we haven't done that already.
Okay, Train Your Dragon will be May the 21st. Activities start at 7:30, and then the movie will start at dark. June the 24th, that one's going to be shown at ASU in conjunction with the Red, White, and Blue Festival. And that one will be on a Friday evening. And then we'll be back at Cooper Park on July the 23rd, and that one will be Despicable Me.
So,
all right. Anything else you'd like to add?
Just come see us and have a wonderful time and enjoy your family time together.
I guess that says it all. Kelly, thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
And I'm sure,
Thank you.
hopefully, this thing will be a great event. I mean, when you give back to the community like this, it's always successful.
It's wonderful. It's fun to watch these kids come up, and the only charge we do is 50 cents for snow cones. I do need to throw that in, but it's so wonderful. It's like, can I have a popcorn? How much is it? You know, it's free. You know, so they get excited. So we love doing it.
All right. And the dates one more time.
The dates, May the 21st at Cooper Park. Then Friday, June the 24th will be at ASU. Saturday, July the 23rd at Cooper Park.
All right.
All right.
Kelly, thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you.
Again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
All right. We've got Jimbo Blakesley. I thought it was Blake and something like that. It's Jimbo Blakesley, and he's with this long organization. It's called the Task Force Daggers Ozark Fishing for Wounded Warriors, and we'll find out all about that.
I'm anxious to find out what that's about.
He's going to tell us. Stay with us.
All right.